Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again for another reaction video, but this time we're reacting to Troy for the second time. Another huge comedian got maybe not smacked, but attacked on stage.
Yeah, I think we kind of talked about when the Chris Rock, Will Smith thing happened, that could set a particular precedent. I think a lot of people were discussing that. Um, and, maybe this is a result of that. Maybe somebody uh, just got tired of the brutal honesty that Dave presents. I'm not sure, but
Well, we'll get to that because that's kind of one of the rumors too. But I honestly didn't think the Will Smith thing would carry on to like normal people or non-celebrity. You know what I mean? But apparently, I was wrong. So I guess last night at the Netflix is a joke fest, this happened. So I don't. It says Netflix is a joke fest, which is kind of funny because we just covered how Netflix is tanking and all this, and
well, I don't think that's what it means. I believe
No, I
Netflix
know,
is a
I know.
joke. It's like
Yeah,
a whole slew of
yeah.
comedy stuff.
I'm just like as this reads though, you know what I mean? Netflix is a
Yeah,
joke fest, like, or they
that
were
is kind of true.
celebrating that Netflix is a joke,
Yeah, that is kind of true. But I know, this kind of connects also to what I said recently about, Netflix's original content mostly, or a lot of it at this point is comedy specials and stuff like that. So,
Oh yeah,
this is very much in
yeah,
that vein. So, but yeah, it's kind of Netflix is a joke going
yeah.
off
It's just
there.
I read that and I thought it was kind of funny, all the troubles they're
Yeah.
going through. So in this article, it actually states that, yeah, here's the person that attacked him, or a suspect, obviously, 23-year-old Isaiah Lee, and I think I was reading somewhere that they think he's he's transgender or something, and then that's why he attacked him because of his last Netflix
Last special.
special. Yeah, with
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think,
I mean
yeah,
that.
yeah, here it is right here.
Uh,
So yeah, they think he's a trans man, and he's, I guess, getting payback for a bad joke or whatever happened with Chappelle's last special on Netflix.
gotcha. Yeah.
But that's speculation, obviously. They're just trying to connect dots.
Sure, they're trying to figure it out. I'm sure over the coming days, we'll figure out a little bit more about what's going on and all that. But let me, before we actually jump into a couple of the videos, what's your knowledge of and perspective on Dave Chappelle?
Oh, dude, I love Dave Chappelle. Like, ever since I saw him in what the hell? What was the stoner movie he did?
Hmm. Half baked.
Half baked. Yeah. Oh yeah, Half Baked, and then obviously the Chappelle Show was. I mean, it's like a top 5 show for me. Period.
Yeah, I mean the Chappelle Show is absolutely amazing for sure. I think I don't really think there's any piece of comedy that he's put out that I haven't enjoyed, honestly. And even with in all honesty, even with the comments that he makes and how they can be perceived and things like that, I think it's always clear that ultimately he has good intentions, and I think um, he puts action to his words as well. So I I, I respect him for saying what he feels, even if um, whether I agree with him or not. That's not to say I do or don't. It's just either way, I just really respect his ability to put it out there and also be fucking hilarious. I think these days his comedy borders on like just public speaking as well. Public speaking with a comedic edge to it. But yeah, I really enjoy Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a whole nother topic. We can talk forever about how literally, I mean, we're forgetting, I guess, that a joke is a joke, and but we're not going to go down
Yeah,
that path. We're just going to talk about this event. Well, we'll definitely bring that up on a future podcast for sure, because that's we can bring up a lot of. I'd honestly like to take a deep dive into take a look at some like real old comedians and how they used to act and how everything was just perfect, you know what I mean? And then now you say like stuff that's not even close to as bad as what they used to say, like in the 80s, 70s, all that era, and you get destroyed here, or now you get physically assaulted now. So now you have to like think about like, is this joke gonna offend someone? Is it gonna offend someone where they might actually do bodily harm to me? Like, that's pretty crazy to have to think about.
Yeah, man, you hear some of the shit that like Richard Pryor and
say,
oh man, so good, so good. But
that's what you're paying. You're paying to see that. You're paying to get that. You want that response. They're edgy on purpose, because if not, then they're just up there talking. Like, they need to.
Yeah, there's got to be something. I mean, that's where the comedy comes from. But without getting too deep into that.
Sorry. Okay, here we go.
That is something we can get into. But I just want to say, you know, on these videos, I actually haven't watched anything on this yet. It was, you know, brought up to me. I know that it happened, but I'm kind of seeing all of this. I'm actually
you're getting the true reaction. Yeah, the true reaction. All right. Well, clearly we see what's going on here already, but
yeah.
History.
Holy shit!
I like the sound of it. Jeez,
you really made contact.
He went true Goldberg spear. That was amazing. Like, I mean, it sucks that it shouldn't be happening, but just watching that like is pretty crazy.
That's horrible, but that is absolutely hilarious. That was so good. They say I'm doing this 35 years. Okay, all right.
Shout out to Jamie Foxx, by the way. Jamie, where you at?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie, hold up.
Yeah, I wish this person would have zoomed in.
I know, for real. They are not trying.
I'm
sure we'll get more angles over the next few days. Video, I'd be rushing.
Whenever you're in trouble, Jamie Foxx will show up in a sheriff's hat.
Jamie Foxx will show up in a sheriff's hat. I love that.
Turn the mic up. Nigga, I thought that was part of the show. I don't know what the fuck is. I grabbed the back of that nigga's head. His hair was spongy. Absorbent. Listen, I just want to say, man, I've had an incredible time. This man is an absolute genius. We got to make sure we protect him at all times, man. This is what it's about. For every comedian that comes out here, man, this means everything, man. You're a genius. You're a legend. I enjoyed myself thoroughly, and we're not going to let nothing happen to you, nigga. That's right. Give it up. This is these
bodyguards around Dave Chappelle, man.
Nigga, I'm back there. I've been doing this 35 years. I just stomped the nigga backstage. Always wanted to do that.
That is
always wanted to do that.
I'm back there squeezing this nigga too. Niggas, I seen Busta Rhymes on it. It's like, that's how you do it, God. Hey, yo, what Busta at? Busta, yo, what's up, Busta? Yo, what Busta at?
That's amazing.
Turn the lights off.
But they do.
Give it up one more time, Dave Chappelle.
Beatboxing like Busta.
Yeah.
Was he just in the middle of a set?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was in the middle of performing.
Everybody compose yourselves. I wanted this to be a peaceful moment, and I'm sure now it is.
That shit's hilarious.
Now it is. That is amazing, honestly. I mean, I gotta say, the two recent events of an attack on stage, the comedians have handled it amazingly afterwards. Top tier.
Oh, yeah. Hey, because that's, I mean, like you said, 35 years, you know, I'm sure I mean, obviously he hasn't been physically assaulted, but how fast they have to be, like I love watching those videos of when They like
Hecklers.
destroy hecklers like on the spot,
Yeah.
and the heckler can't do anything about it because they're not like that intellectual or smart enough to like fire back.
Two people I think are really good at that. Andrew Schultz.
Oh
and
yeah.
Steve Hofstetter. I don't know if you've seen him.
I haven't seen him, but Schultz has he's huge on YouTube, and
I think one of his specials might be like mostly crowd work or something like that. But yeah, he's fantastic. But dude, I think one of the things, like, it doesn't prepare you to get physically assaulted, but dude, like, the comedy world can be brutal, like on your self-esteem, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So you have to have some sort of wall built up. So when something embarrassing happens, it's like
they know
you've been in training
immediately.
Yeah, you've been in training this whole time to be like, all right, I got it, no problem. Let me handle this. You know, that's impressive, man.
But speaking of Chris Rock, he was there as well. This is hilarious.
Oh, damn, what?
Was that Will Smith?
It's so funny. It's so funny because Chris Rock hasn't said that much.
Yeah.
Like, because he's been touring and stuff. He hasn't said that much about it. So I just love.
Yeah, that's like his first shot fired right there. You know.
Yeah. Well, I think he has like a line or something like that in his special that I was reading about. But
I watched that or listened to it. He basically acknowledged it, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to talk about like what happened or whatever.
Yeah.
He acknowledged the event, but didn't mention names or say anything. But this one was,
Yeah. Can you imagine if they went after Will Smith the way that they just went after that guy?
Oh, dude. Yeah, right.
It'd be amazing.
Oh, that would have been awesome, though. Can you imagine that clip? Like Will Smith just getting stomped out of the awards.
Chris Rock is out there like, I've been doing this for 35 years. That's the first time I had to stomp somebody backstage, and it was Will Smith. Oh my god!
Especially what they did to this guy, dude. Are you ready? I mean, close your eyes if you can't handle.
Wait, hold on. Go back.
Oh.
What did that title say? Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock, man, will literally tear. Okay, I thought it said Chris Rock will literally tear you apart. I was like, oh shit. Let me see this.
Look at this guy's arm, dude.
Pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, that's bent the wrong way.
He is.
The arm's not supposed to do that. So yeah.
It's not.
No.
Oh, okay.
So that guy, that's bad.
How did that even happen in that quick of an interaction? I feel like
he got his
arm yet.
Yeah, he obviously got his arm dislocated, probably falling. Like it could pop out.
He just tackled Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's built like a fucking ton of bricks. And he's just like, oh shit, my whole arm is done.
Or if they really were physically stomping him, if you step on someone, I think if you step on someone's shoulder and like hit it, and you're laying down, has nowhere to go, I guess it could just pop out, you know, if some big dude stomped the shit out of it, you know?
Sweet. I can't wait for this guy to, like, release an op-ed about how he was beat up by Dave Chappelle, and then Dave Chappelle sue him for defamation, and then he countersues for defamation. Yeah, I'm really excited for that to happen.
Something tells you this person doesn't have too much money, though. I don't...
Yeah, you're probably right. He sues him for defamation for about tree fitty.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Well, let us know what you think about this, and hopefully this doesn't keep happening. I want comedians to get back to just saying whatever the fuck they want and making us laugh. Like that's what they're paid to do. So.
Yeah, like look, it's good for us, but I don't think it's good for the world in general. So
no. Especially if it starts deterring younger comedians or like the future Dave Chappelle's from pursuing it, or you know what I mean. And also, if this starts just getting more violent, because apparently this guy also had like a fake gun that had a knife in it or something. So I mean, that's not cool.
No good. I want to laugh. So.
Yeah.
Let's cut it out. you know.
Yeah.
Let's just kind of like let's just cut it out.
Everyone just spread that. There you go.
Yeah. Just be like, hey man, just like just cut it out. See how it goes.
All right, guys.